Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you so very much for that introduction and for your leadership and all you do for the community here in Phoenix. Thank you. It's good to see everybody. It's good to be in the House of Labor. Earlier today, Joe and I had a chance to visit the American Indian Veterans National Memorial and pay tribute to the Native Americans who have served our country in uniform. We were joined by the great Cindy McCain, a longtime friend of Joe's and someone I greatly admire. And I was fortunate to serve with John McCain in the United States Senate. And what an incredible, incredible American. He was a patriot of the highest order. And Cindy is supporting our campaign. Isn't that great? And she's doing it because she knows that Joe and I will always do what she and John did, and that's put our country first. So we thank Cindy. We are so excited to be here in Arizona today. And later today, we'll stop and talk with workers and small business owners who are working so hard and doing everything right, but still struggling to get by. They are who I was thinking about last night at the debate. This election, more than any other in our lifetime, will affect every part of our lives, with consequences that may last generations. And there is so much at stake. Our nation is at a crossroads. Just think, all at the same time, we are experiencing the pandemic, the recession, a reckoning on racial justice, a changing climate that's battering our coastlines and setting the West on fire, and the future of healthcare hangs on top of it all. Because you see, President Trump is in the Supreme Court right now trying to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. And along with Senate Republicans, he's trying to jam through a Supreme Court justice who will do exactly that, who will rip away protections from as many as 2.8 million Arizonans with pre-existing conditions. 2.8 Arizonans with pre-existing conditions. And while this president, of course, didn't bring the virus to our shores, his reckless disregard for human life and for the well-being of the American people has allowed it to spread the way we have seen, and the casualties have been enormous. And so let's not make any mistake. His refusal to contain this virus is what has wreaked havoc on our economy. And I know folks are hurting, but I also know this: we can overcome these challenges if we elect Joe Biden as our next president. And here's the thing, Joe has had a plan for COVID at least since March. He's been talking about this. He knows what this means and the kind of leadership that is required to get on top of it and get in control. Joe knows these things. Even, and you guys may have seen the debate last night, even when Joe didn't have the briefing that Donald Trump and Mike Pence had on January 28th, Joe knew, because of experience, that this could be serious. And under his leadership, we will contain this virus and save lives and build our economy back better than before. Joe will be a president who restores the soul of our nation. He'll be a president who creates good-paying jobs and eases the burden on working families. And above all, Joe will be a president who unites the American people. Democrats and Republicans and independents, old and young, from all backgrounds and races, to meet the greatest challenges of our time. And I plan on being right by his side. And we'll be ready on day one. We'll be ready on day one. But here's the thing, Arizona. We need your help. We've got only 26 days left. So let's not wake up the day after the election on November 4th wishing we'd done more. Let's organize and vote in numbers no one has ever seen before. Let's send Mark Kelly to the Senate. Vote like your life depends on it, because right now, it really does. And yesterday, Arizona, vote-by-mail ballots were shipped to homes across this state, and in-person early voting has started, including at the new McDowell Square Voting Center, just about a mile from here. So be a first-week voter, a first-week voter. And there are 4 ways to vote in Arizona. You can vote by mail. You can drop off your ballot at a drop-off box, a drop box. You can vote early in person, or you can vote in person on Election Day. And to learn more, go to iwillvote.com/AZ and make a plan. Write down when, where, and how you will vote, and tell everyone you know to do the same. Because Arizona's future, America's future, is in your hands. So let's elect Joe Biden as the next President of the United States of America. And ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the great Joe Biden.
Arizona. It's great to be back. It really is. It's great to be back. And thank you, Kamala. Thank you, Vanessa. Appreciate it very, very much. And we met backstage, and the first instinct we all had was to hug each other, and we all realized, oh, no, we got to stay 12 feet apart. But, folks, I want to give a special thanks to Ruben and Gallego for being here. And you're a big deal, man. I'm serious. And I noticed he did something that, this is what we call in our business a busman's holiday, coming to hear another politician speak and having to put a tie in when he shows up without a tie. But thank you very much. I appreciate it, pal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the President and COO of the Southwest Regional Council, Pete Rodriguez, where are you, Pete?